Don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. So it's Monday morning, the 26th. Turn that fan down a little bit. 26th of July. It's 11 a.m. Just taking mum and dad home after looking after Mr. Bentley for the weekend. But just stopped off at one of the little supermarkets on the way for them to grab a few provisions, just to last them till Thursday. So yeah, we got back from Whitby around about 8 o'clock last night. Tired. I drove back because Ian was tired. I wasn't as tired as Ian, but I was when I got home. Had a quick shower, freshened up because I was a bit sticky because it was warm yesterday again. And then we went to bed early, bed about 10, and just slept solidly right the way through. And then woke up about 7:45 this morning with Mr. Bentley jumping on the bed. Happy that we're back. Ready to go out for his WALK. So yeah, it was an uneventful journey back. We made it in good time. We stopped off for something to eat on the road back from Whitby at a roadside cafe called Cafe 64, named so because it's on the A64 motorway, or A64 road, just out of York. And it had a lovely burger. But this morning I stood on the scales and nearly wept. I've put on so much weight over the last month that it's just ridiculous. So the diet starts again today. So anyway, mum and dad are still in the supermarket. They're still doing a bit of shopping. They obviously had a little bit more to get than me. I just needed to restock on fresh stuff like bread and milk, because we still had quite a bit in the fridge. So I'm just sat in the car with the air conditioning on, because again, it's currently what, 22 degrees, which is about 72 Fahrenheit. So it's not exactly hot, but it's warm enough. So I've just got the aircon on low. I'm just going to sit here nicely, cool off and chill while they finish off the shopping. So it's Tuesday and the weather has completely changed. It's now raining like Billy-o. So Mr. Bentley can't go out in the garden, so we're having to entertain him in-house. No, says Ted. Ready? Oh. Poor Teddy. Well, I'm saying fun. Can you see the wound on my face? So Mr. Bentley got a bit aggressive with Teddy. And I ended up with a big scratch down my face. But never mind. It'll heal. I'm so glad I wasn't outside when that just happened. Look at the garden. It's covered in hail. It's like snow in July. It's ridiculous. So it's Wednesday.
Sorry about that.
The printer's just kicked into
The
life.
hamster's just started peddling the inside of the printer.
So it's Wednesday, and you've just seen that amazing hailstorm that we had just a few minutes ago. I've never seen hail like that for a long time, even in winter. It was horrible. But the sun seems to have come out a little bit now, but it's still extremely windy. Just thank goodness I'm not having to go out today. It's a work day today. It's a sitting at the computer. Ian is doing some bits. What are you making?
If you've ever watched Warehouse 13, the sci-fi series, they have a communication system called a Farnsworth.
They like a mobile phone.
Like a mobile phone, but it's in a tin. I am making a couple of steampunk Farnsworths.
Ah.
So they will ring. You push your button and they make the ring sound.
Yeah.
The lights in them, they will be as close as I can get to a movie replica, but with my steampunk twist on it.
Ah, very good.
So wait, look out for those. They'll be here soon.
Right. So if you're not really sure what a Farnsworth looks like, I'll put a picture on screen now.
There is.
Yes. So that was on. They don't make it anymore now, do they?
Finished.
Warehouse 13. It was on the
Sci-fi channel.
Sci-fi channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it was on. So another good series that they stopped making. Anyway, so I'm doing a little bit of R&R for my next set of stencils. I've already got some new stencils prototyped, ready to go. So these will be coming August. So I should do a quick sneak peek preview of those. So you have cubed. Whichever, that's the right way up. Cubed, or that way. No, definitely that way. There's definitely a right way up on this one. That one is the right way. So cubed.
That's funny. That
it is, because if you do it that way, it looks wrong.
It looks like they're all falling down.
Yeah, that's the right way. So that's cubed. Yeah, just doesn't kind of work, does it? It's kind of hexagony, kind of strange, patterny kind of one. So that's a really good one. So that's called cubed. And the other one I've called confusion. I wonder why. So that's circles, and this one, it really doesn't make any difference which way around you have it, that way, backwards and forwards. Again, another one with lots and lots of circles on. Fantastic pattern. Love that one. That would be great to do with a multicoloured background. So keep your eyes open for those, because they're going to be coming in August. So yeah, it's August is going to be a bit of a pretty busy month for us. Obviously we've got Mission Inspiration starting on the 7th of August because July 31st falls on a Saturday, so it's going to have to be the week after. But it also falls on the same day that my nephew is getting married here in Barnsley. So Saturday the 7th is going to be a fairly busy day. My mum and dad are coming over for the weekend because my sister Leslie, who you met on the Steampunk Tuesday, that was her with the pink hair, is coming over as well, because she's also been invited to the wedding of my nephew and his fiancée. Not boyance, fiancé.
Beyonce.
Boyance.
Beyonce.
No, it's fiancé.
She's a female lady.
She's a female lady, that's right. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week. So but this vlog for this week is not going to be a very long one, because obviously Friday, Saturday and Sunday you've already seen on the Steampunk Tuesday. So if you missed that, then there'll be a clickable link at the end of the video, but you can also click this iCardy thing up here to go back and watch what happened on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and you get to see Leslie, my sister. Anyway, right, so that's going to be it for us, so I shall carry on with the rest of the week.
I apologise for the very windiness of today. I'm in the garden. I've just been cleaning the veg bed, i.e. taking some of the fruit and veg off, well, veg. The peas are doing well, my cabbages are doing very well. I have comedy carrots because they've become really funny shapes. I've cut down the sweet peas because the wind's whipped them down because it's very windy here. I've also had a bit of a disaster. One of the bean poles fell down, but I have harvested the beans off it. My broad beans are in abundance, and there's a space here where the purple peas used to be. The reason there's a space is I have picked them all. I'll show you. I've got loads and loads and loads. Well, here we are. This is my haul for the day. I've got runner beans, I've got my broad beans, and I've got oodles and oodles of the red peas. Unfortunately, the red peas are not red inside, they're just red on the outside. Would have been a bit unusual, that, wouldn't it? And Mike's just doing a few jobs, so I thought I'd just show you what I'd picked. We took some broad beans out because we're not sure whether we can eat them raw now because they're a little bit old. So I've had about 4, so if I need the hospital, Mike hasn't had any, so he can drive me to the hospital or look for my will.
So just a last thing before I draw this week's vlog to a close. I just wanted to kind of catch up a little bit. I know the last few weeks or even the last month has been a bit strange. There hasn't been a lot of creativity from my point of view. I haven't done a huge amount of art journaling or collage work and stuff. I've done the bits and pieces for Mission Inspiration in July, but I haven't really done much else. Not just for filming, but just for myself anyway. Mainly because as the UK came out of lockdown sort of in the early part of July, and all of these steampunk shows for Ian started to happen again, he had to get ready for all those, and so life just kind of like got really busy, trying to work around him doing the shows and Mum and Dad coming to visit and all the rest of it. And my art journaling just seems to have been pushed a little bit to the back burner. Now, hopefully, now that things are getting back to normal again, Steampunk shows are just going as ahead, and we're going into the new year with a brand new calendar of events. I can start to plan better. I'll obviously still be going ahead with the Mission Inspirations and stuff, and they'll still be happening until the next one is going ahead on the 7th of August, as I mentioned earlier, and obviously the mid-month mini mission 2 weeks after that. But also I will be able to start devoting some time to actually sitting down and doing some proper art journaling again, because I have kind of missed it over the past few weeks. I've wanted at some point, to go upstairs and just start doing a few bits and pieces, and I have done a few bits. I've gone up and I've started to do things, but got distracted with other stuff, obviously trying to get my steampunk costume all ready and all that kind of thing. So now I'll be able to concentrate a bit more time on getting back to normal. So getting back into that routine of creating throughout the week, filming, and obviously sharing what I'm creating with you. I've got a few ideas that I want to work through for projects going forward. I've already started pulling resources together, and I've already started planning for, I'm sorry, I know it's only July, but I've already started looking at my 7 days of Halloween. I know. Because I really enjoy doing that series, that 7-day series. And so being able to focus on that has kind of buoyed me along a little bit more as well. So yeah, so going forward in the next few weeks, things will start to get back to normal again, and you will start to see more and more projects rather than just vlogs and events, if you know what I mean. So I've got, I need to create a brand new journal because my Dilutions one is finished. I didn't want to buy another one, so I will be making another one to work in. So that'll be coming up. and obviously I will start to fill the pages. And of course I'll be carrying on with the Rogues Gallery. I may even do a few more of the volume of the dolls, and you know, there are a few other projects that I want to work on, that I've got planned, so it's going to be a busy August. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.